Well, you can own an entire Indiana town. The small Brown County community of Story is up for sale. No one really lives there, but it's home to a popular bed and breakfast, restaurant, and event venue. And if the current owner gets his way, this beloved destination isn't going away.
When you step into Story, it's like stepping back into time.
The town was founded with the grant of a land patent from President Millard Fillmore to Dr. George Story. That was in 1851.
Dr. Story built many of the structures still standing today. This small town became a logging and then a farming community. In its heyday, it had 2 general stores, a church, and a school. Then, the Great Depression hit.
So Brown County lost half its population, and this place kind of went to sleep.
Luckily, no one attempted to modernize or demolish the buildings. A Bloomington couple bought what now houses the Story Inn in the 80s and acquired more than 20 acres of nearby land. Rick Hofstetter now owns the town.
I've been here 20 years. It's time for me to wrap this town into a safety cocoon, put it into safe hands.
So Story is up for sale.
What we are selling is 17.4 acres. With all the buildings attached to it, more than 20,000 square feet of buildings, all of them historic.
While the town and the buildings may be for sale, the business itself is not. So customers who come here for peace and quiet likely won't notice much of a difference.
The Story Inn, restaurant, tavern, and event spaces will remain open. The operators will just lease the property from the new owner of the town. And Hofstetter isn't selling to just anyone.
This town is zone general business. People can do some stuff with it that I wouldn't necessarily approve. So as long as I have breath in my body, we're going to have restrictive covenants to make sure that this place doesn't become a Yogi Bear campground. Not going to happen on my watch. It won't happen after I'm long since, passed away.
Protecting this living time capsule should be a little easier since it recently became part of the National Register of Historic Places. Hofstetter hopes that will ensure its history and charm are preserved for decades to come. For Indiana Newsdesk, I'm Barbara Brozier.